Alright, what's going on, guys? There's Zapz here, and I just wanted to go ahead and throw my hat in the ring and give you guys my 2 cents on what the Call of Duty Cold War beta was like. Alright, I had to wait till the last weekend because my fucking stupid ass is on Xbox, and apparently Xbox people are fucking less valuable, so... But yeah, I feel like a lot of people went into this beta hearing bad shit about the alpha. I feel like they went into it with a bit of a negative mindset. Not everybody, obviously, but I feel like some people did. And that kind of affected it, but I wanted to go in, give it a fair chance, and that's exactly what I did. Now, I'm going to be talking about 3 major points here: the gunplay, the movement, and lastly, the maps, because the maps are what really make or break a Call of Duty game. Because what good is the gunplay if the maps are shit? But with that being said, let's just get into it. Alright, so to start off with, the movement and gunplay, they're both, you might have heard that they're a bit of a setback, like it's like going a setback in progress from Modern Warfare's movement and gunplay. And to be completely honest, yes, that is true. But at the same time, they did polish it a lot more here by the weekend that I played it. And it's honestly a lot more fluid than I expected it to be. Like, I was expecting to go into it moving from Modern Warfare into Cold War beta. I was expecting it to be really super jarring, as if I was going back and playing something like Black Ops 2 after playing Modern Warfare. If you've ever done that shit before, you know how jarring it is to just get used to it again. But it's not that bad going into it, honestly. Like, it's not really jarring at all, but at the same time, it also feels like an older Call of Duty. It's like they met this middle ground where no matter if you're coming from an older one or if you're coming from Modern Warfare, it feels familiar either way. So I think that's actually perfect, because you get that like nostalgia feeling of like, oh shit, this actually feels like a classic Call of Duty, but you're also not giving up the progress that Modern Warfare had made. But there's one thing I want to touch about the movement though, and that is sliding and jumping need to be nerfed, both of them, especially jumping. Alright, there's no fucking reason that I should be able to jump as high as that stupid fucking green thing right there. Like, seriously, like if this were Cold War right now, you'd be able to jump right up there. You'd be able to just jump on top of that crate. It is completely insane. Like, I thought I was playing Call of Duty and not fucking Halo. And then there's the sliding, which also needs to be nerfed, because with both the sliding and that just combined, especially how long or far you can slide and how fast it is, it makes for some really, really fucking sweaty people that think every fucking game has a fucking $10,000 fucking reward on it. It's like, I don't want to go from playing fucking camping simulator on Warfare to sweaty. Like, can we get a middle ground, please? And that will be completely accomplished if you just fucking nerf the jumping a bit. Like, it's so ridiculous that several times someone would slide and jump mid-slide, and instead of just sliding on my screen in third person, they would just go, whoop, whoop, just fucking whoop, just diagonal up in the air. And especially when I'm sniping, it's like, that's just stupid annoying. But, yeah, so please, Treyarch, please nerf that shit, alright? Otherwise, good fucking job. Alright, and speaking of sniping, let's talk about the snipers a bit, because I know a lot of people love to snipe, alright? We know that Call of Duty, the Modern Warfare kind of gutted it, and I've seen a lot of people just complaining about quickscopers in general. Look, man, if you want that nostalgia feeling like Call of Duty, quickscoping is going to come with it, alright? Trick shotting, hopefully will make a comeback, I doubt it, but quickscoping is always going to make it fucking safe. Everyone is going to try to do it, because otherwise, your bitch's ass is going to complain again about a sniper fucking sitting here in the back of the map just going, hope somebody comes through here sometime. I'm still waiting. Alright, you fucking complain either way, man. Alright, so just shut the fuck up, because honestly, I got to try out both of the snipers, and I think that he did a good job nerfing them, but not making them completely useless. Alright, so the first one we get is pretty fast, almost as fast as the Kar 98 in this game, in Modern Warfare. But you have to be really consistent with it. It almost is like the Kar 98, honestly, in the sense that you have to be really accurate and hit the fucking upper torso or head, otherwise you're gonna get a hit marker. So if you're not really accurate with it, you're going to hit marker machine, and you're going to lose every gun battle every time you fucking get one. And then there is the next one, the L96. That one's a bit heavier, but they also added a multiplier to the shoulder, so you don't have to be as accurate, but you still have to hit like the upper chest in that area. So you still have to be pretty skilled to use them. They're not really as overpowered as people have made out to be in the alpha. I expect that they have like nerfed it by the time I got my hands on it. So they're, in my opinion, they're pretty much perfectly balanced. So if you guys would please, this is Cold War, this is not the Vietnam anymore, alright? This is not Black Ops 1, this is Black Ops Cold War. Please stop having fucking Vietnam flashbacks of the intervention thinking that's what this is going to be, alright? They're not that powerful, they're not that OP. Please calm down, alright? I don't want them to nerf it any further and make them unusable. Alright, I think they're perfectly balanced as the way they are. That's just my opinion. Alright, I get you get annoyed when you die to a one-shot fucking weapon. Alright, but that shit does take skill, the quickscope, alright? It does. I'm sorry, it just does. It's not like, it's not like a fucking shotgun like I'm using right now. Alright, last thing I want to talk about the maps, like I said in the beginning of the video. Alright, now, personally, I think they did a pretty decent job of it, honestly. They found this middle ground between what Black Ops 4 had, which was like really linear, really just very restrictive maps where it forces you to go down 3 lanes and you barely had like 1 or 2 ways to swap between them in between. And then Modern Warfare is where pretty much at every given point you can get shot from 1,000 different angles no matter where the fuck you are. Alright, now yes, Modern Warfare has gone better with the DLC maps, but at the beginning it wasn't like that. Like most of the maps were just such a clusterfuck. But anyways, it seems like Cold War has finally found that middle ground where they're not too restrictive, but they're also not very open where you get shot and not know where the fuck you died from. So, congrats on that, Treyarch. Very, very fucking nice. I'm glad you guys actually listened to the community and found that middle ground that we've all been asking for. And on top of that, while none of them really stick out and will probably ever match up to stuff like High Rise on MW2 or fucking Dome or Nuketown, even though I'm sure Nuketown will be added later here in a bit after the game's released, I do think they actually did try to make it feel like you're in a completely different environment every time. Not everything is like looks so gray and bland like you belong in the same city. 3 different examples I can give right now off the top of my head was Satellite, which is the big, beautiful desert with the rock formations on one side of the map. It offered abilities for snipers to use it on one side, and then you had people who could use like SMGs and rush on the other side, and you had the middle ground and all that shit. Like everything was viable on that map. And then you had like Crossroads, which is a really snowy area. They put vehicles on that map. It's a sniper's paradise. Very long range weapons. And then you had Miami, which is nighttime Miami.
Welcome to Miami.
Like all of them fucking stand out and have their own own identity. So you can tell they really did put some effort into it, which I applaud them for. But the one thing I do have a gripe with is where the fuck is the verticality? Alright, I can think on Miami right now. There's like maybe 2 spots where you can give above the first floor. And like none of the maps had anything above that. There was just so lack of verticality that it kind of bugged me, alright? Because I kind of like, I don't say every map has to have like a fucking really tall building or something, but I do think that there should be a few maps. Hopefully they will have in the full game release. Hopefully more maps will come out and they will have it. But yeah, the verticality is kind of the only issue I have with maps. Alright guys, there's 2 more things that I want to touch up on before we do end the video concerning the Cold War beta. And that is 1, skill-based matchmaking, and 2, the new score streak system that they have implemented. Alright, let's start with the score streak system. I like it and I don't like it, alright? I mostly don't like it. Let me tell you why I don't like it and why most people don't like it. Number 1, it feels like a participation trophy type of deal, like where everybody, even the bad players, can get the good streaks if they just get enough points and play long enough in the match. I think that's kind of like, okay, cool, you can do that, but it's just going to end up in a scenario where everybody in the game is going to get fucking the massive kill streaks. The other thing I don't like about it, though, is the fact that it takes so fucking long to get a UAV in the air. Something that only took about 3 kills. It took no time at all in the old Call of Duties. Like, it took so long that I didn't even fucking count it. Like, seriously. Like, I think it was like 5 or 6 kills just to get one fucking UAV in the air, and that's just so annoying. But your kill streaks don't even reset after death, though, which is kind of like, okay, cool. The one good thing about that, though, is that while it does take away that whole rush that made it fun, that like, oh shit, I gotta get 2 more kills, I gotta get 2 more kills, I gotta get my fucking 8-10 Warthog. But the thing is, when people are feeling that rush, and when they know they're 2 kills off like a major streak, they tend to camp like a motherfucker. And I think that's exactly why Treyarch went this route, where it just doesn't reset after death. Yeah, so it might get rid of some campers, especially on top of the fact that they actually fixed the radar to where Modern Warfare, it didn't have a dot on the radar when you shoot, unless the UAV's up. Yeah, they finally fucking reverted it back to how Call of Duty was. Thank you. But those two combined might actually keep people from camping, which I am all for. But at the same time, back to the UAV. It cycles through it. It's going to take longer to get another UAV up because I already got my fucking UAV. Now I got to get like 10 other kills to cycle through just to get back to it. So I'd rather go back to the old score streaks, honestly. Now about skill-based matchmaking, the first day I played it, Thursday, was oh my god, dude. The first 3 games were blissful. I was doing pretty good. My first ever 3 games. And after that, you could just tell that it's like the strongest skill-based matchmaking kicked in and just completely bent me over and just fucked me so hard, man. It got to the point where I pretty much didn't play Friday and Saturday. I picked it back again on Sunday and Monday. And for whatever reason, by then, one, I noticed that all the attachments for like every gun that I had unlocked up to that point was unlocked. So that was nice that they allowed us to do that. And 2, the lobbies weren't super sweaty and just super hard anymore. At least most of them weren't. It felt like a mixed bag, like an actual old Call of Duty would have. Like, some people were good and some people were trash. And, you know, it was just, you seen all types of fucking playstyles in there. Like, everybody wasn't sweating their ass off. So I don't know if they disabled it or if they weakened it or what. They may have just disabled it for the fucking beta for the rest of it so people would actually, you know, play. Or they might have, hopefully, I doubt it, but hopefully they actually weakened it to where when the full game comes out, it won't be as fucking heavy and you'll actually have more fun on it. I doubt it. I hope they don't fuck it up. I hope they actually did something and adjust it, but if not, then, well, I had 2 days to fucking have fun, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about the Cold War beta, guys. Let me know in the comments down below if you agreed or disagreed and why you think, or if you have any ideas for them to change or what. Just tell me what you think about the beta down below. I am curious to see what other people think. But yeah, so anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new for more videos from the Darkzy Talks channel. Hit the bell too so you don't miss any more notifications for my uploads. Other than that, guys, like I said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a metal day. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm gonna start with a bit of fucking stuttering, apparently. God, dude, why can't I ever do this shit in one take, man? Why the fuck can't I do this in one take? God damn it.